Beloved soul, before your thoughts react to the intensity of these words, take a slow breath and allow yourself to become still, because what you are feeling right now is not meant to create fear or pressure, it is meant to bring your full attention into this moment. When you hear phrases like, something serious, or open within minutes, your mind naturally moves toward urgency, as if something overwhelming is about to happen, but true guidance does not work through fear or panic, it works through clarity, calmness, and awareness. This message is not here to rush you, it is here to help you notice something important that is already forming within you. There are moments in life when your attention becomes the most valuable thing you have, not because something bad will happen if you look away, but because your awareness is ready to recognize something deeper. You have been moving through situations, thoughts, and experiences that have been shaping your understanding, even when you did not fully realize it. Now, you are reaching a point where things can begin to make sense, where your thoughts can become clearer, and where your direction can start to feel more natural instead of uncertain. The intensity you feel in these words is not about danger, it is about importance. It is about recognizing that this moment of awareness matters. There are times when clarity appears quietly, when you begin to understand something deeply, but if you move past it too quickly, that clarity fades into the background. This message is inviting you to stay present with what you are beginning to realize, not because it will disappear forever, but because it deserves your attention. You may already feel that something within you is shifting. A thought that keeps returning. A realization that you have been avoiding. A sense that something in your life is ready to change. These are not random feelings. They are signals. They are guiding you toward clarity. The message is not creating this awareness, it is helping you recognize it. You are not being pushed into fear, you are being guided toward understanding. When you allow yourself to be present, you begin to see things more clearly. You begin to understand what aligns with you and what does not. You begin to recognize what direction feels right. This is where real change begins, not in urgency, but in awareness. As you sit with this message, allow the intensity to soften into calm focus. There is no need to rush. There is no need to feel pressured. What matters is that you recognize what you are already feeling. Pay attention to your thoughts. Notice what feels clear. Trust that awareness. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are ready to understand something more deeply than before. And that understanding will guide your next step, not with fear, but with clarity that feels steady, real, and aligned with your growth. Beloved soul, as you continue to stay with this message, something deeper begins to settle within you, because what first felt intense is now becoming a quiet and powerful realization that this moment is not about urgency, it is about awareness. You are not being rushed into anything, you are being invited to notice something important that has been forming within you for some time. There are moments in life when your attention becomes the key to understanding, when simply being present allows you to see what was once unclear, and this is one of those moments where everything begins to align. You may begin to notice that there are thoughts and feelings within you that have been repeating for some time. Not loudly, but consistently. A sense that something in your life is ready to change. A realization that certain situations or patterns no longer feel right the way they once did. A quiet awareness that you are ready for something more aligned with who you are becoming. These are not random thoughts. They are signals. They are the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. The message is not creating something new, it is helping you recognize what is already there. There was a time when you may have ignored these signals, not because you did not notice them, but because you were not ready to act on them. You may have chosen comfort, familiarity, or delay because change felt uncertain. But now something within you has shifted. You are more aware. You are more honest with yourself. You can feel the difference between what aligns with you and what does not. That awareness is what makes this moment important. It is not about reacting quickly, it is about understanding clearly. The intensity that you felt at the beginning now begins to transform into clarity. You realize that nothing is being taken away from you. You realize that nothing negative is being forced upon you. Instead, you are being guided to slow down and recognize what you already know. When you take a moment to reflect, you can begin to see patterns in your life. You can begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did. You can begin to see how your experiences have shaped your growth. You may also begin to feel a sense of readiness within yourself. You are no longer as comfortable staying in the same patterns that once felt normal. You can feel that you are ready to move forward, even if you do not have every detail figured out yet. This feeling is not pressure, it is alignment. It is the signal that you have grown enough to take your next step with awareness instead of hesitation. At the same time, this message is guiding you to remain calm and grounded. There is no need to rush or force anything. Real clarity does not come from urgency, it comes from presence. When you are present, you can see clearly. You can understand what matters. You can make decisions with confidence instead of confusion. This is where real progress begins. You may also begin to notice that your focus is changing. You are less distracted by things that do not matter. You are more aware of what aligns with your direction. You are beginning to invest your time and energy in things that feel meaningful instead of things that feel familiar. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your path. As you sit with this part of the message, notice how everything feels more steady and grounded than before. That steadiness is important. It means you are no longer reacting to intensity, you are understanding with clarity. You are not being asked to act immediately, you are being guided to recognize what you already know. Stay present with yourself. Trust what you are beginning to understand. The message is not about urgency or fear, it is about connection, clarity, and growth. And as you continue to listen to yourself with calm attention, you will begin to see that what once felt intense was simply the moment where your awareness became strong enough to guide you forward. Beloved soul, as you move deeper into this message, you may begin to feel a quiet shift forming within you, because what once felt intense is now becoming understanding. You are starting to realize that this moment is not about something urgent happening outside of you, it is about something within you becoming clear. There are times in life when everything you have been experiencing begins to connect, when your thoughts become more organized, when your direction starts to feel more natural instead of uncertain, and this is one of those moments where your awareness is aligning with your journey. You may begin to notice that your perspective has changed in ways that you did not fully recognize before. Situations that once felt confusing now feel easier to understand. You are not reacting with the same level of doubt or hesitation. Instead, you are observing, reflecting, and responding with more clarity. This change is not sudden. It is the result of everything you have experienced, everything you have learned, and everything you have grown through. Your awareness has been building quietly, and now it is strong enough to guide you. The idea that this moment is asking for your awareness becomes clearer here. It is not about reacting quickly, it is about understanding deeply. When you allow yourself to slow down and truly pay attention, you begin to notice things that you may have overlooked before. You begin to understand patterns in your life. You begin to see what aligns with you and what does not. This understanding creates direction. It allows you to move forward with confidence instead of confusion. You may also begin to feel that your priorities are changing. What once felt important may no longer hold the same meaning. What once felt necessary may now feel like something you have outgrown. This is not loss, it is growth. As you evolve, your focus shifts. You begin to invest your time and energy in things that align with who you are becoming. This is how your path begins to take shape. At the same time, the sense of urgency continues to fade, and what remains is calm awareness. You are not being rushed into anything. You are being guided to understand something clearly. When you understand something deeply, you do not need pressure to act. You move forward naturally because it feels right. That kind of movement is steady, consistent, and aligned with your growth. You may also begin to feel a quiet confidence building within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is stable. It is the feeling that you can trust yourself. That you can make decisions without needing everything to be perfect. That you can handle what comes next, even if it is not fully known yet. This confidence is what allows you to move forward without hesitation. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are no longer in a place of confusion. You are in a place of awareness. The message you are receiving is not something separate from you, it is a reflection of what you are already beginning to understand. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that what once felt uncertain is now becoming something you can trust, something that can guide you forward with clarity, confidence, and peace. Beloved soul, as this message reaches its final depth, everything that once felt intense now becomes calm, steady, and deeply clear, because what you are truly experiencing is not urgency, it is awareness completing itself within you. You are no longer reacting to strong words or powerful phrases, you are understanding their meaning, and that meaning is simple yet powerful. You have reached a point where your clarity is stronger than your doubt, where your awareness is guiding you more than your hesitation, and where your direction is beginning to feel natural instead of uncertain. There is a quiet sense of completion here, not of your journey, but of a phase that has shaped you into who you are now. You have moved through moments of confusion, through times of questioning, through situations where you felt unsure about what to do next. But none of that was wasted. Every experience helped you build awareness. Every challenge helped you understand yourself more deeply. And now, That awareness has reached a level where it can guide you clearly without the same level of uncertainty. You may now feel a calm certainty within yourself. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It is the feeling that you already know what aligns with you. You already understand what needs to change. You already recognize what direction feels right. This clarity did not appear suddenly, it was built over time through everything you have experienced, and that is why it feels stable now. The meaning of everything you have read becomes simple. It is not about something being taken away or something being given to you, it is about you recognizing your own readiness. You are no longer in a place where you need to search for answers. You are in a place where you can trust your own understanding. This shift changes how you move forward, because you are no longer reacting to uncertainty, you are responding with clarity. You may also notice that your fear of making the wrong decision is beginning to fade. This is because you now trust yourself more than before. You understand that even if things are not perfect, you have the ability to adjust, to learn, and to continue moving forward. This trust removes hesitation and replaces it with quiet confidence that allows you to take steps you once delayed. As you move forward from this point, remember that you do not need to rush or force anything. Real progress happens when you act with clarity, not when you act with pressure. Stay present with yourself. Continue to notice what feels right. Continue to trust the awareness you have developed. The path ahead will become clearer with each step you take. As this message closes, let it leave you with a sense of calm strength. You are not being rushed by time, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. The awareness you have reached is not temporary, it is something you can carry with you as you move forward. And as you continue to trust that awareness within you, you will begin to see that what once felt uncertain is now becoming something you can rely on, something that leads you forward with clarity, confidence, and peace. Backhand index pointing right comment, I trust my awareness, if this resonates. Thumbs up, like and subscribe for more messages like this.